Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, Sean Luck, John Richardson, Jason Manford, Stephen Mangan, Tim Key, Susie Dent, and Rachel Riley. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. Did you know, for example, my nan was such a huge Countdown fan, she actually had the music played at her cremation. Well, it wasn't technically her cremation. She was at home watching Countdown and she fell asleep with a fag on. In 2014, a study found an hour of sexual intercourse burns almost as many calories as jogging 2 miles, which means every year I'm burning up energy in the bedroom to get to the other side of the bedroom. Absolute zero is the lowest temperature theoretically possible at minus 273 degrees. The only thing colder is the look my girlfriend gives me when I tell her I spent the evening with Rachel Riley. And despite inventing the electronic calculator, Japan has over 20,000 active abacus clubs. And if you want to learn more about them, just Google Asian bean flickers. Right, let's get started. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's Sean Locke. Sean isn't always grumpy. Sometimes he's brash, abrasive, or mean-spirited, angry, irritable, grouchy, ill-tempered, annoying, furious, livid or cantankerous. You never know what you're going to get with Sean.
You've missed out ill. Sometimes I'm ill. And I mean no harm whatsoever.
And joining Sean tonight, Stephen Mangan. Stephen Mangan is the voice of Postman Pat in the new movie. The film arrived at cinemas in May, although there was no one in to collect it, so they left it at the cinemas' next-door neighbours. OK, Stephen, you went to Cambridge. Is today going to be easy for you?
Yeah, well, I'm very happy with my preparations.
What have you done to prepare?
Well, I did a law degree and then I waited for 20+ years. And now here I am.
Also, he's Postman Pat. He's used to letters.
Hey?
That's good.
Sean, have you ever lost any sleep over these countdown matches?
Well, I've slept during a countdown. No.
Do you ever think afterwards, oh, I should have got that, or, you know, so close?
No, I didn't give it no thought whatsoever. Well, you can't, can you? I mean, there's so many more important things in the world to be concerned about.
What else are you concerned about?
Well, the gate I left open in that field. Very irresponsible. Well, you wouldn't call it a field, it's more of a zoo. So irresponsible of me. Yeah. And that trail of snacks that led to the orphanage. That troubles me.
You won last week. Could you do it again?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, you sound very confident there, Sean.
No, I won last week and, you know, might win again. Doesn't matter, though, does it? It's only a fucking teapot.
OK. Up against them this evening, it's John Richardson. John has a habit of meticulously organising the coins in his trouser pocket according to size, is what he told the arresting officer. Do you do that?
What, wank outside or order my coins?
Do you order your coins?
Yeah, I do.
I think everyone's
It's just fun, though, isn't it?
It's just fun. And John's teammate, Jason Manford. Jason's career began collecting glasses at a comedy club. One night, a comic didn't turn up and Jason stepped in to fill the gap. It quickly became apparent that Jason was destined for bigger things, and within months, he was collecting glasses in comedy clubs up and down the country. I don't want to be mean, Jason, but last time you were on, you weren't great at the numbers. Have you done anything to kind of sharpen your skills?
No, last time, Danny Dyer was in the dictionary corner. When we went backstage afterwards, he went, "Fuck me, I thought you were at least semi-clever." So, no, I'm not. I actually came and watched another show being recorded here and thought I'll sneak in and revise and see if I can practice. And once I see the letters go up, That's all I see. Like, I can't... My brain won't swap them around. And what... The letters... The letters just stay there. In that order.
I bet you're good at reading, aren't you?
I'm brilliant at reading.
John, what are the perfect conditions for a countdown victory?
I would say an opponent who uses phrases like, who cares if I win or lose, it's only a fucking teapot.
What do your family and friends think of your performance on Countdown?
Why did he do that with the...
He's implying I ain't got any mates.
That seems harsh.
Yeah, but factually...
I take it too seriously for my family, that's the truth, Jimmy. They're waiting for me to have a laugh with it, but long time coming.
No, Jason, you're a proud northerner. Have you got any favourite northern words and phrases?
Mithered.
Mithered?
Yeah.
What's mithered?
It's what you do to Sean. It's mithering, like, just, you're always... Oh, he's just bothering him, you know, you're just annoying him and bothering. Stop mithering him.
Yeah, leave you alone.
Mithering him.
Leave me alone, Jimmy.
That's his normal voice.
Skriking, that's quite an old one, really. That's like skriking. When you're crying, like, stop skriking. Stop skriking and get back up that chimney, you little shit.
That may be the most northern sentence there's ever been.
We also, one of the differences I notice when I'm on tour is that in London you say chav, and we don't say chav, we say scally. That's the word we use. You know the sort of people, you know the ones, they're the same people wandering around. Yeah. No, there's none in here.
What are you talking about?
No, they're like walking around town centre with more kids than teeth. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? What I'm saying.
Have you got a mascot tonight, Jason?
Right, this is my mascot. this girl, Pig. She's essentially the third parent to my children. She actually sees my kids more than me some days, because I just sit them in front of it all day and they just watch Peppa Pig all day. No, the telly. We're not that northern. I just sit them in front of a teddy bear. Can I put her there like that? That's probably best.
Sure.
Yes, no, she's...
That looks fantastic.
My kids love her. My kids love the show. I like Daddy Pig. That's her dad. They were very lazy with the names. Mummy Pig, that's the mum. And then George is her little brother who likes dinosaurs.
I feel like I'm grooming someone on the web now.
One of my favourite jokes was on Peppa Pig. I wet myself, right? It was brilliant. It was brilliant. So Peppa met a friend at school called Wendy Wolf, and she wanted to bring her home, and her dad comes to pick her up. And there's a moment where Daddy Wolf and Daddy Pig stood at the bottom of the stairs waiting for the kids to come down. And there's a moment of quiet, and Daddy Wolf says, "This is a nice house." And Daddy Pig says, "Oh, thanks a lot." He says, "What's it built out of?" And Daddy Pig goes, "Bricks, don't even think about it."
John, have you got a mascot tonight?
It's sort of a mascot and it's sort of a nemesis. This is Callum Todd. He is the Countdown champion, Series 69, which is the one everyone wanted. He's quite a controversial series champion because he won the series, but he's not an Octo champ, so what's the point?
What's an Octo champ?
Someone who's won 8 times, but he only won 7 times. There he is celebrating the cup that he smuggled, as far as I'm concerned. He's there just to fire me up because I've been getting a bit lax recently, and I've realised it's time to smash some Countdown records. So I'm going for it today. I'm having it. Unlucky, guys. Yeah, this way, the first record I'm going for, maximum number of 9s in one show, 4. And we only do 4 letters round, so strap on in. In.
Strap on or in, OK. All right, Sean, what have you got as a mascot?
I've got the thigh bone of, it's St Ian. He's the patron saint of quiz show panellists.
How did you get that?
Well, I had a metal detector that I switched to bone. Anyway, if you're going to kiss it, not that end. The knob would have been there.
Stephen, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I do. Here they are. These are my grandmother's love eggs.
Sorry, could you expand on that?
They were my grandmother's. They were her mothers before her and her mothers before her. They have been in our family for generations. They're rather prettily painted, I have to say. I don't know if you can see.
They look like they're in a glass case in case you need them in an emergency. You need some painted eggs, just smash here.
Over in Dictionary Corner, we've got Tim Key. Tim is a poet and philosopher, which is a nice way of saying long-term unemployed.
Thanks for having me.
Tim, you're known for your poetry. Are there any words that are particularly good or bad for poetry?
I sort of tend to avoid sort of long ones, or flowery words, or words where I have to think of the word. So I'll just use... I suppose I'll just use any old word.
OK. And with Tim, of course, it's Susie Dent. Susie was recognised by the midwife whilst giving birth. It was, ironically, the one time someone else was doing the looking up. And now, you filmed thousands of countdowns, Susie. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened?
I'm very, very clumsy. And we presented Nick here with a cake for his 70th birthday, and we kind of ambled over there. And I leaned very casually on the back of his chair. We both went flying backwards. That's pretty embarrassing.
I think Susie's funniest moment was she was doing the origin of gingerly, you know, to act gingerly. And she got to the point where you put a piece of ginger in a horse's arse and she couldn't finish it. She tried to do it about 5 times and ended up cutting it out because she couldn't get through it.
Ginger... What? you lost me there.
If you ginger someone up, you pep them up a bit, and it used to be putting a piece of, well, it didn't have to be ginger, but it could be anything, into a horse's,
into a horse's...
To keep its tail erect and to give, you know, make it sprightly.
What? Who was the first guy who discovered that?
And in charge of the numbers, it's Rachel Riley. With her short dresses and long legs, the only thing that's been responsible for more premature deaths among Countdown viewers is a winter cold snap. Rachel, who's your idol in the world of maths?
Probably there's a guy called Schrödinger. You might have heard of his cat. He was pretty good. He did stuff in the world of quantum. And he was German. He didn't like the Nazis, so he moved to England, to Oxford, and then he...
Is he the one who put a dead cat in a box and then said, is it dead? Oh, no.
Or it's both dead and alive at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
That was him.
He was a Fruit Loop, wasn't he?
Also, just open the box and have a look.
Well, then it is dead or alive, but before you look, it's both dead and alive at the same time in the quantum world.
Oh, is the quantum world in Germany or England? I'm unsure now.
It's in Alton Towers.
Can I ask, is Schrödinger dead?
Yeah.
Is he in a coffin? We should open it, we should see. I think you've just done a proper maths joke.
Yes! There'll be 11 blokes in Cambridge going... Finally.
OK, it's not just the Countdown teapot the teams are playing for tonight. It's the Countdown duvet set.
Ooh.
That is terrifying.
Well, that's up the ante. You want to win now, don't you? You want that at home?
It's a single, Jimmy. I won't need it.
Have any of you guys got mirrored ceilings? Because that would really enhance...
Oh, what? Sorry, Rachel?
I
thought you'd never asked.
I've got mirrored skirting boards.
You are
I could
filth.
always look at my ankles. Or if I happen to have a lady in the bed, I can look at her ankles. Or if I trip her up, I might see a nipple.
OK, let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. Sean and Stephen, you get the first pick of the letters.
Off you go, Stephen.
OK, thank you. A consonant, please.
Thank you, Stephen. M.
N and a vowel.
M.
M, I see. M, right.
Very important, that.
Right.
E.
Me. OK, that'll do. I'll get another consonant.
T.
Vowel.
O.
Another consonant.
N.
N and a vowel. I've got assistant. Can you
A.
A and a consonant.
G.
T and a vowel. Oh, it's a G, not a T.
O.
O and a consonant. Thank you.
And the last one. S.
And your time starts now. Sean, how many letters?
6.
6. Stephen?
A risky 7.
No, interesting. John?
2 9s.
2 9s.
decided.
This is huge.
Yeah. I need 4 in one show, so if I can get 2 in the first one, I'm ahead.
OK, Jason?
I got 5.
OK, let's hear your 5.
Tango.
Tango. OK, Sean, your 6.
Atones.
Tones.
Very good.
Pretty good. OK, Stephen, your risky 7.
Mangoes.
Yeah, not risky. You can spell it O-E-S.
Get
Very
in.
good.
That's what my surname changes to on the iPhone. When you type in Manford, it changes it to Mangoes.
Jason, mangoes. John, your 2 9s.
Well, first up, we all know that a heptagon has 7 sides, but sometimes you're not sure how many sides a shape has, and that is known as a sumptagon. Certainly it has some sides, we can agree on that.
I think we're fine, Stephen. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Sumptagon.
A sumptagon.
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 Yeah.
I'm having a good look.
Well, have a bad look.
I'm going to write John's alternative dictionary and then I'd allow it, but it's not in this one.
It's all right, I've got another.
OK.
John, your second 9.
3 o'clock, St James's Park, Saturday afternoon. What do you see? Toon games.
What time's the Toon Games on?
I don't know, mate. I'm still trying to do my jigsaw of this sumptagon.
I've seen that.
18 points.
Susie, just verify that word.
Well, toon is in, but not toon game. Sorry.
So close.
I think you're wrong there, Suze.
So that's 7 points to Stephen and Sean. What could they have got, Tim, Susie?
Well, I got 1 9,
It's 8.
but it's sort of similar sort of thing, really. I mean, what time's the game? 3 o'clock. Off I go. On my own? No, with my goon mates. Idiots.
Sure. Susie, what could they have had? Any 9s?
No, not 9s that I could find anyway. Montages, megatons.
OK, so at the end of that, Sean and Stephen are in the lead with 7. On to our first numbers round. OK, John, Jason, your turn to pick the numbers.
What do you reckon?
Well, I've only ever heard people say one big one and all the small, so is there another way of doing it?
Oh, there is. If you want to see someone do something a bit different, mate.
All right.
This will blow your mind, mate. Can we have 2 big ones and 4
2?
small ones?
Oh, my God.
Shit.
John.
Yeah, that's right. Things just got serious.
I'm scared.
6, 10, 8, and 5. 75 and 50.
Oh, whoa, 50.
168.
OK, and your time starts now. So the target was 168. John, do you get it?
No.
Jason, did you get it?
No, I got 169.
169, so 1 away.
Yeah.
Stephen, how'd you do?
168.
168.
Yeah.
Sean?
Oh, no, I don't know. I just all went blank. Just I started thinking about a really disappointing holiday I had years ago. Well, it was Devon, and didn't have a car at the time. Didn't have a car, so I got a coach to Devon.
Right.
And it was rained. And you couldn't really escape. You didn't have any transport, so we were just stuck there in the rain. And I just, for some reason, I remember being in the toilet block, and there was this dad, and I didn't have kids at the time. He had kids, and he was virtually crying as he shaved. And I thought of him.
Nice to know what was going on in your head while that was being worked out. Stephen, how did you do it?
I divided 50 by 5.
50 by 5 for 10.
All right, nice.
10 plus 6
Plus 6 is 16.
times 10
Times the other 10, 160.
plus 8.
Lovely, 168, well done.
10 points to Stephen Mangan there. It is time to go across to Dictionary Corner. Tim, what have you got for us?
I've got some poems, if you want me to read a poem.
Sounds good.
OK, so I've got a poem about... do you want one about a witch, a poem about love, or a poem about cubs?
Which?
Witch. So this is a poem about the witches, I guess. A witch frigged herself off with her broom handle.
That's not on the syllabus, is it?
A witch frigged herself off with her broom handle. Her cat watched on, tired of it all. I'm published poet.
Is it harder to make them rhyme? I thought poems rhymed.
I've never made one rhyme.
You're not?
No.
On purpose, or could you not?
No, I've tried. What I do is I sit down for an hour trying to make one rhyme, and then I can't do it, so then I write that sort of thing.
You could have had, like, wigged, bigged, digged.
You're going to need a rhyme for splinter for verse 2.
The scores at the moment are John and Jason have no points, Sean and Stephen are ahead. They've got 17, and here is your teaser. The words are ass boner, and the clue is a powerful position. That's ass boner, a powerful position. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser, the words were ass boner. The clue was a powerful position. It was, of course, Baroness. So, Sean and Stephen are in the lead. OK, time to mix things up a little bit. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Sean and Jason. So, Jason, your turn to choose the letters.
OK, I will have a consonant, please.
M.
Another consonant.
B.
I'll have a vowel.
E.
Got one. Oh. That's the closest you'll ever get, Jimmy. I'll have 2 consonants. Let's mix it up a bit.
K.
Yes. Hurry this up a bit now.
W.
And another vowel.
I.
And another consonant.
S.
Another vowel.
E.
Another consonant.
And the last one.
Not too easy.
D.
OK, your time starts now. What have you got, Jason?
I've got a 5.
A 5.
Yeah.
OK. Sean, what have you got?
6.
6. Jason, what have you got? What's your 5?
Wised.
Very wised choice.
He's very wised.
Susie, wised.
Are you spelling it with a Z or the S?
What do you suggest?
It's not sommelier. The word sommelier.
Yeah, I'm spelling it like that.
Yeah, you can't have either, actually. Sorry.
OK, Sean, what was your 6?
Skewed.
Very good.
How did you miss Cued? Just going to kill myself.
OK, so that is 6 points to Sean's team. Tim, Susie, could they have done any better?
No.
You sound like you're maybe saying with their limited abilities.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I was a bit distracted. I just had 6 demise.
What were you distracted by?
Well, I thought the flowers were for me, but... Doesn't matter. Don't worry.
They would have been for you, but Jimmy can't pedal that far. His little legs get tired.
Sorry, Susie.
OK.
You probably would have put out and all. Oh. OK, so at the end of that, John and Jason have no points. Sean and Stephen are streaking ahead with 23. OK, right, now time for Stephen and John to go head-to-head. Stephen, your turn to pick the numbers.
I'll have a big one and the rest small, please.
1 big one, 5 little ones coming up. And for this round, they're 5, 4, 4, 7, 3 and 100. And the target, 993.
OK, your time starts now.
I've done this one.
So the target was 993. Stephen, did you get it?
No.
John, did you get it?
Yes.
Stephen, you look in pain.
Yeah, because I feel close. I feel it's close, but it's not there.
How close did you get?
It's here.
It's over there, isn't it?
That is pretty close. Well, John, let's go with yours.
3 minus 4 over 4.
3 minus 4 over 4 is 2.
Times by the 5.
Times by 5 is 10.
Times by the 100.
Times by the 100 is 1,000.
And minus the 7.
Perfect.
10 points to John. OK, so John and Jason have 10, Sean and Stephen have 23. Time to go across the dictionary corner. Tim, what have you got for us?
This is a poem about Egypt.
About Egypt?
Well, I went to Egypt, where, incidentally, I was what they have countdown there, which is... It's good. It's quite complicated because it's hieroglyphics, so it's sort of more... It's sort of a combination of more sort of Pictionary and, obviously, countdown. I travelled down through Egypt and then I sat on a beach leaning against another poet and I wrote this. It's about my travels. Bedecked in white shawls, a local tailor floated across the hot sand on his camel. Then in brackets, Otto. It's irrelevant. Nearby, a handsome Englishman fingered an Egyptian girl against a pyramid.
And then my mum and dad went to Egypt.
Yeah.
And when she was going through a photo, she went, that's me and your dad there in front of the Sphincter.
OK, here is your teaser. The words are slag pile, and the clue is could get messy. That slag pile could get messy. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were slag pile, and the clue was could get messy. It was, of course, spillage. OK, before we go on, he doesn't work here anymore, but for some reason he keeps on turning up. Please welcome Joe Wilkinson. All right, Joe. How have you been, Joe?
Oh, all right, Jimmy, yeah, all right. How have I been? Shit, mate. You know, they fired me last series, didn't you prick? And I found it quite upsetting. So much so that I ran away to the circus.
How's it going at the circus, Joe?
It's all right, I mainly pick up elephant shit. No one asked me to, I just find it very relaxing. And, you know, I do a bit of acrobating. You know what I mean?
Can we see a bit?
Yeah, all right. Rachel, could you lend me a couple of your juggling batons?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Can you dip them in paraffin? And you should have paraffin.
Both ends?
She's kind of addicted to sniffing the stuff. Just have some of them.
All right, thanks.
Go on.
OK.
There
There you go.
Good shows. One at a time, it takes ages. So what I'm going to do, Jimmy, is going to light these and then I'm going to juggle them. I'm a bit nervous because I've never juggled before. I'll tell you what, I could get the others on if you want, they could do a bit.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Guys, do you want to come on, do a bit? Come on. Yeah, they're a bit cockier than me. Why don't you jump about and I'll juggle these on fire? Go on in. Off we go. Shit, the lighter's gone. Lighter's gone.
You're a twat.
She seemed a little annoyed. Let's play Countdown!
OK, on with the game. Stephen, how do you think you're doing so far?
I'm pleasantly surprised, considering we're up against the very smart Jason Mangos and Rain Man.
OK, Sean and Stephen, your turn to choose the letters.
Vowel, please.
I'll do it.
Are you OK? Cool.
Yep.
Thanks.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, not now, Nick. No.
Want to try and pull you down?
I'll just have me packed lunch. Okay. Honestly, I'm out of reach, love. You have to deal with it yourself. There's no pickle in this.
Can I have a consonant, please?
I'll take over.
They're there.
Z.
Another consonant.
S.
A vowel.
U.
Are there any calories in there?
Another vowel.
A.
Zah.
Consonant.
It's easier from above. Bird's eye view of the letters.
Don't help them.
Please.
Yep.
Consonant.
Consonant. That's that one.
L.
Another consonant.
C.
Another consonant.
Go for talcum powder.
T.
What do you reckon? Vowel or consonant?
Vowel.
E.
OK, your time starts now. Stephen, I'm up here, thank you. I'm a person, you know. How many letters?
Oh, God. There's years of therapy ahead of me now. Don't touch them. 6.
Sean, how many you got?
I got Lala's. I've got, it's very disappointing. 4.
John, how many have you got?
Oh, it doesn't matter now, does it? It's all over now, isn't
I
it?
can't even tell you how horrible that is close up. This is the one time someone's gone, why did we go HD?
John?
6.
OK, Jason?
5.
You're right, Jason. Why won't you look at me? Just look at me, Jason. Just look at me. Jason, please.
You've actually spoilt tits. They're ruined now.
OK, Sean, you're 4?
Cute.
What's your 4-letter word?
I would.
Oh, I want to laugh. enough, they jiggle. Jason.
Tails.
John, you're 6.
Casual.
Yeah, sort of casual there, near enough. Stephen, you're 6.
Claws.
Claws. OK, so 6 points to both teams. Tim, Susie, could they have done any better?
I've got lust.
They're not real.
I've got claws as well.
There's a 7 there, sulcate, which is marked with parallel grooves, like that. Or there is lactase, but let's just not go anywhere with that one.
What's lactase?
It's a kind of milky thing.
So at the end of that, John and Jason have 16, Sean and Stephen have 29. On to another numbers round. OK, John and Jason, your turn to pick the numbers.
There's a bonus prize this round. You can win an owl. You get a 9. You get to smash an owl.
If we get a 9. Right.
Oh, sorry, can't win. Numbers round.
No, they can get a 9. If a 9 comes out, they win it.
Good point. We get to smash up an owl.
Made of shells.
Of course it's made of shells. It's the only way to make them.
John and Jason, come on, pick the numbers.
You can go 1 big or you can say 3 big.
Oh, 3 big? Is that even possible?
3 big.
3 big. And 3 little ones. Here we go.
If you're not a regular Countdown viewer, I'm sure you could struggle to care, but this is huge.
3.
It's a big deal.
4. 9!
9! Yes, they've won an owl!
I don't want to give it away, if I'm honest.
OK, they have not won an owl.
Unlucky, it was a 6. Sorry, guys.
75.
I don't make the rules.
50. And 100. And the target, 542.
And your time starts now. So the target was 542. John, did you get it?
543.
Pretty close. 1 away. Jason, did you get it?
I'm miles away. No, I'm like 570.
OK, Sean, did you get it?
I got fiasco.
Stephen, did you get it?
533.
533. What? John, tell us how you did it.
6 times 100.
6 times 100, 600.
Minus 50, minus 4, and minus 3.
For 1 away. Well done.
Well, that's 7 points to John and Jason there, but Rachel, could it be done?
OK. You could have said 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 75 is 82, multiplied by 6 is 492, and add on the 50 for 540.
The scores at the moment are John and Jason have 23, Sean and Stephen have 29, and here is your final teaser. The words are damn bras, and the clue is tricky to get off. That's damn bras, tricky to get off. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were damn bras, and the clue was tricky to get off. It was, of course, armbands. OK, time for our final letters game. John, your turn to choose the letters.
Let's have a consonant, please, for old time's sake.
Thanks, John. Are you going to help for old time's sake? Or
No.
No. Not for old time's sake?
Got to practice my acrobatics.
Is that acrobatics?
Well, it's in the Olympics.
I think that's rhythm gymnastics.
Whatever. Not perfect yet.
Can we have good letters as well? Because I need to get 5 9s.
OK.
Yeah.
That's oddly threatening.
Meant to be. Foul.
Oh, I didn't ask for a vowel, but I'll take it.
Don't argue with him.
Another consonant, please.
Ever been marked with a ribbon?
Another vowel, please.
I.
Another consonant, please.
T.
A vowel, please.
How long have you been practicing for, by the way?
About 6 years.
Hey.
A consonant.
R.
A consonant, please. A vowel, a consonant, a vowel. It's really off-putting.
I think
A
we're all
vowel,
relieved.
please.
E.
And a consonant, please.
And the last one, S.
Your 30 seconds starts now. Stephen, how many did you get?
I got a 7.
7. Excellent. Sean, how many did you get?
6.
John, how many did you get?
A 7.
Jason?
6.
Well, let's hear the 6s first. So, Sean, your 6?
Driest.
Driest, OK. Jason, yours?
Trades.
OK. John, your 7?
Assured.
Very good.
Good one.
Assured.
Wasn't accurate.
Stephen, yours?
Strides.
Good.
OK, so 7 points each. Should they have done any better?
I've just got 7s.
What have you got?
I've got dustier, but there's some 8s right here that I'm looking at, which are gorgeous.
Disaster.
Disaster.
Radiuses. And diestrus, which, I'm not thinking of John here, it's a period of sexual inactivity. It's actually...
So what's that word again?
It's in women. It's in
What's it
women,
called?
so John's safe.
It is not.
Diestrus.
Wow.
And it's pronounced...
Diestrus.
Have you had a recent period of just... I got these... I don't know whether that would... If that would make any difference at all, you could maybe... I'm just throwing that out there because... But, I mean, you're still invited.
Me?
OK, so John and Jason have 30, Sean and Stephen have 36. OK, fingers on buzzers, very exciting. It's time for today's crucial countdown conundrum. Your 30 seconds starts now. Stephen.
No.
What was it?
I thought it was tramping, but it's not.
OK,
Right.
restart the clock. John,
Is it tampering?
let's have a look. Tampering's got it! 16 seconds. Still we're checking. So the final scores are Sean and Stephen have 36, but tonight's winners with 40 are John and Jason. Congratulations. Come and collect your prize. Come on up, collect your prize. Come on in, guys. You are now the proud owners of this beautiful countdown duvet set. Thanks to all our panelists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
Tomorrow, Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. They're in the midst of it. Autobots and Decepticons come to Earth in Transformers at 7:15. But coming up, forget Squirrel. There's something a bit special in the freezer. It's Friday night dinner comedy on the way.